Hello, can you hear me?
Yes,
Excellent. So, welcome to Office Hours. How are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
Excellent. I'm
Good.
doing great too. Okay. So, as you know, this is an Ask Me Anything type of session. So, you can ask all the questions that you want here in this meeting. The drill, as you know, is just raise your hand using the sum function, and I will go in order. Okay, perfect. So, uh, Sandy, go ahead.
Very nice. I just sent a request to
Oh,
share my
yeah,
screen.
done.
All right. Um, I really love how you have this schedule here that if you follow the calendar, any new office hours that you have are automatically added to your calendar. And I'd like to create a similar thing for my program in Experienceify. So is this a Go Plus thing where I should ask in Go Plus hours? Or is this something you would be able to show me how I set it up?
I see. Well, actually, I think that's from a tool called Calendly. Let me check.
Oh, Calendly. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, because I really love the idea of the follow calendar. So I'll just ask in Go Plus if there's anything in Go Plus that's similar feature like that, because it's probably not an Experienceify thing for sure, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
correct.
All right, let me stop sharing my screen here. And I think that's
Oh,
all I
I
had,
I
but
think it's not Calendly. It's like yeah, at event looks like it's an independent page. So yeah, the point is that it is another tool, another page. But I think that Go Plus has a function for that too.
okay, so I'll ask during the Go Plus office hours and keep this to Experienceify.
Got it. Okay, great. Okay, so do you have any other question or anyone else has another question related to
If
XP?
if Justine doesn't, it looks like well, Norm is here and Justine, if either of you have questions, um, I can ask you a question if they don't have any questions, but I don't want to take up the whole time.
Mhm. Okay.
So Norma, Justine, any questions or you're just here to learn?
Hi. So, uh, you can go first, and then I'll ask question after you. No
Okay.
worries.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. All right. So I'm learning how to do a progress map that
Okay.
you can show either after each training or after a module or on the main homepage. But I'm thinking that I want to make sure I get my thinking correct before I do all the planning for this progress map. So I have 6 modules and there's like 4 or 5 trainings per module. And so I want the the progress map is going to, I want it to appear after the training, but it's only going to be triggered after they complete a full module. So when I go to set up my tags and everything under the course content, would I be setting the tags in the module or would I be setting the tag after the last training? Because you know how you have the progress map, you have to have tags that turn on and off to show the progress meter. Have you ever done anything like that, Jesus? A progress map where where you can show, like in my course, they're going to be obtaining superpowers, 6 superpowers. So
Mhm.
after they get done with each module, I want to show that, hey, you've got superpower number 1, and then you've got superpower number 2, superpower number 3,
Okay.
etc. Have you ever done anything like that?
Uh, no, that I think of, but I think that I get what you're trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Regarding the trigger, completing a model or completing the last training of a module should be the same unless students skip the first trainings of the module. But I don't think that your course is set up for that to be possible, or it is.
Yeah, it's not. They can't skip. They go in order. It's kind of a sequential thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if that's not an issue, technically it should be the same because for a model to consider completed, all the training, all the XP points have to be obtained from
Uh-huh.
the all the trainings inside of the model. Uh, and putting it in the last, it can be either the trigger of training completed
Okay.
or
So
even
I
the
could,
last action of the last training of the model can give them a tag that trigger
okay.
the automation. It works the same way.
Okay.
So there's different ways to achieve that.
Okay. So I'm just going to be going in here, and the last training of each module is where, uh, is it, am I creating an action
Well, it will have to be an
or,
automation in step 5, where the trigger
oh,
is training completed, and the training 5 is the one that triggers once it's completed.
okay. So you do it in the automation, but you have to go put your tags in the actual training itself. So where do the tags go? Basic, media,
In actions, you
in
can go to
actions.
actions, and in the last action, you can add
You just add
the
a new action. Is
you
that
can
what
add a
it
new
is?
action or click on the last action, the career development plan, and at the bottom you have the option to add
Oh,
a tag if they check that action. If you scroll
oh.
down,
Okay, so like if I want to put it here under career development plan,
it's at
I
the
could
bottom.
say add tag when checked off.
Yeah.
Okay. Or should I create its own separate action just so I keep it separate?
Yes, you can also do that. Just keep in mind that if by any chance they click the last action first, they would get attacked. I mean,
So
once
maybe
they get
I'm
to the
thinking,
training 5.
so maybe I'm thinking like, so this one's training 5, right? So they're going to
Mhm.
watch the video, look at some stuff about essential responsibilities, and do a career development plan. But then I think what might work better is do some kind of like a module complete. Maybe I can ask him to do an evaluation or something, or some feedback on the entire module, so that when they check it off, they get the tag of module completed. So it kind of motivates them. They don't get the completion of the module till they give me some feedback. Does that make sense? And then
Yes, I mean you can do that, but if you assign the tag this way, there's also a chance that the student skip the other actions and by completing that
okay.
action gets the tag. I mean you can do it. Uh, I guess they will check the other action just to see the model completed. The other way that you can set this up is to do it in the automations, like create an automation that once the module is marked as completed, assign the tag
Okay.
model completed. And that tag, I guess that is the one that is going to show them the progress map, right? Like
Right.
the block visibility is set up to show for people that has the tag model completed, I guess.
Okay. Okay. That makes sense. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate your help.
You're
That's
very
all I
welcome.
had.
Okay, Justine, you had questions. For the people that has arrived recently, it was Daniel and Judy. If you have any question, you can raise your hand and I can go with you after Justine.
Uh, Hi, Jesus. So I would like to
Mhm.
ask about the. Oh, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So I would like to ask about the taggings in the email automation. Let's see. Let me open my experience by first. So I would like to ask uh if the date is set, because in module one it should be released this next week. For example, the module one, and it has 5 trainings, and then um, the first and second training, it should be released daily. Yeah, tomorrow, example, it will start tomorrow, and the second lesson or training will open the next day. So the third lesson, I would like to set it uh, a date instead of the instead it will open the third day. I will set the date on like for example on Friday. So how can I add the date to that specific tag and day? Let me show you I'm opening my screen now. Hold on.
Okay. I see. But the training you say
Mhm.
that you want to assign a date, you mentioned Friday. So you want to
Yeah.
release it on a specific day of the week or a specific
Yeah.
date?
Um, Specific date. Yeah, it should be a specific date and that week.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see. Okay, so let me see.
Mm, oh, I'm sorry, my there's an issue with my screen now. So can you show me an
Don't worry.
example in your end? Thank you.
Sure. Let me see. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen and let me know when you're able to see it.
O- Okay, yes,
Okay,
it's visible.
so let's say this one. For example, right now,
Mhm.
how do you have it set up? Like, let me add a new training.
Uh,
So you say the training one and two are released
mhm.
immediately or after what?
It was set up like leave lock so that yeah,
Okay,
so that after they finish the lesson one, they can have it will show up the second lesson.
okay.
Right.
But for training three,
Mm-hmm.
you want it to be released.
on specific date.
Okay, but here on a specific date, you will have to select the date, and people that join after that date won't have it released.
Okay.
I mean, if all your students are going to join in one single day, it's okay because you should not have any new students after a specific date, and this can work. But if you're going to be accepting new students, those that enroll after that date won't have it released unless you manually change it again.
Oh. Oh, so that's the like the disadvantage when if there's a new enrollee, right?
I'm sorry, there's a new
Is that what
what?
you mean?
Yeah.
Do you mean if the date is example, this is released on Friday and then um the first and second are already will be released. So we'll release and then if this one is released on will be released on Friday, and then if someone will enroll in this course in that day, so it will show up all of the training, right?
So, for example, here the training tree, I put the release date on this Friday in
Yeah.
3 days. So the people that enrolls in the course that Friday will have it released that same day.
All right. Okay, that's clear. And how about the tags? So yeah, so I would like to have to see if, like, for example, the student wants to the students already have this training, and then I want to add the tags that will release also on Friday if they, yeah, if they open that one, if they yeah, if they open the third training. How can I add it?
Okay, so once they open this and complete it, you want to add a tag,
Yeah.
and that tag will unlock another training.
Yes, please.
So let's say, for example, I'm going to leave us lock the training for 2, this one.
Yeah.
So when they complete training this one, this should be unlocked for them.
Okay, that will be unlocked. Okay, so
Yes.
how about the engine? Okay, there you go. In that
Yep.
part, how should I add that tag?
Okay, so for this, you can create one from scratch, and a so for example, if I use the trigger training completed, with this, I wouldn't need a tag because I can select directly
That's
the training.
Okay, that's a
And
training tree.
correct. So once they
Okay.
complete the training tree, this will be triggered. So in this way, there's no need of a tag because it will be triggered when they complete the training. So technically, if they complete the training and then get a tag with that, and then an automation gets triggered with that tag, is the same thing but a little more complex than this, because the tag was going to be assigned by completing the training anyway. So what you can do is this, and now I will have it at the bottom. If training test 56 completed, and then what I want it to do. So for example, if you want to add a tag just to keep track of people that completed, you can add it here too. Like add the tag here of training tree completed. And here, what you would do to unlock the training 4 will be to select unlock training and select the training 4. So what will happen here is that when they complete this one, it will trigger this, And this
That tag.
will unlock them, the 4. And if you want that
Okay.
they get a tag, you can add a tag. I'm going to select a random one.
Mhm.
They will get the tag, and they will get
Mhm.
the training unlocked. This is what the
Unlock.
automation will do. Always to make we have to make sure that this is enabled. All this,
Yeah. Mhm.
and that is going to happen. Training tree completed will
Okay.
trigger this. They will get the tag, and they will get unlocked the next training.
The next training. Okay, that's really clear. Thank you so much, Jesus, for that. So you
You are
answered my
welcome.
question. It's clear for me
Perfect.
now. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so next one, it was Judy, if I remember correctly.
Yes. Hi. Okay, I have a question about so I had been having an issue with the SMS messages going out from my course, and we discovered that it was because there's a banned word in the name of my course, which is bud tender.
Oh, I think I
And
remember that.
so
Yeah.
now there's two things I need your help with. Number one, I need to figure out how to turn off the SMS messages until I get this fixed. So where do I turn that off?
Okay. So in order to turn off the SMS automations, you have to go to the automations, locate the SMS action, and turn them off.
Oh, each one individually?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so then my second question is, so now I want to change the name of my course. Now, I did change, I did the like custom domain thing to a point, in the sense that, it's like education dot my domain forward slash the name of my course, right? And so now I'm just curious about the ramifications of changing the name of my course and like where I do that, how I do that, how I make sure that the domain is still gonna work. Because right now the way that people get to the course is actually from a page on my website. I don't send them directly to the order page yet. Like there's a link on my website that sends them to the order page. And so I can obviously change that link easily. So that's great. So that now like my printed materials, I won't have to like reprint them. But I am curious about how do I change the course? And if I do, what other things do I need to be thinking about and how do I change them?
Okay. Got it. Okay. So for that, I'm gonna share my screen again,
Okay.
and let me know when you're able to see it.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. So, for example, I'm going to use this expiring mini course. So right now, the name of the course is this one. So here you can change the name of the course, and changing the name here won't affect at all anything in your links.
Okay.
This part is the one that affects.
Okay.
Why? Because if I change the name here, let's say that I call this something, this won't change this automatically. This means that even if the name of the course is test 1, 2, 3, 1, blah, 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 the link of the course is still expiring mini course right here. So the link does not get affected by the change of name.
Okay.
You can change this if you want to like match your new name of the course. Of course, you can do that. So by changing this, what will happen? First of all, the students' magic links won't work anymore, the ones they receive in their welcome email, because now the link is different. So in order to address that, you can resend them a new welcome email so they get a new magic link. In case they use the magic link, for example, if you have the link in one of your pages or they log in normally, they don't need that, but the magic links will be affected. The order form link will be affected, but like you say, you can just change that in your page. The link of the course will be affected by this change. And also it will be affected, even if you don't change that, if you change your domain, it will be affected too, because the link changed. So the old link will probably lead to a 404 error message.
Well, so I'm curious because I was sending, basically what I usually do when I send an SMS is I have it as I do usually like put the course name and I put their magic link. And I'm wondering, and maybe you may not know this, but because if the name of the course has the banned word in it, now the link is going to have the banned word in it. And I would assume that's going to still cause me problems in the deliverability of the message. Or if I just change the course name, do you think that like, are they not drilling down that far to see the words in the link?
That's a very good question, because no, it will be the same, because I was thinking that I'm not sure if the SMS is recognizing the token like a magic link, but I guess that you have also course name instead of the course name copy paste, right? Like your SMS says course name.
Correct.
So if it detects that, it detects the magic link too, the word in there.
Well, but the course name right now has the banned word, right? So if it lists it out, which it should be doing, obviously, from the token, then their SMS that they're receiving, even though the one I'm looking at says course link in brackets, theirs says bud tender certification course. Right. So that's my question, because it would really be so awful to have to send everybody a new magic link and have that all confusing for them about which thing they're supposed to use and which one they're not. So if I was able to just change the name of the course, but not the magic links, that would be ideal.
I see. What you can do is to, remove the word from the course name and test to send an SMS to you. I think that it will detect the word in the magic link too.
Okay.
But if not, then you're good.
Okay. Okay. And so then that kind of brings me to my last question, which is, let's say I did that. Let's say I like duplicated my course, gave it a different name, changed everything, because I do feel like I made a mistake in opening up the course to people before it was completely there, right? Because I've learned now that like all these automations and all this stuff, like trying to go back and change anything now once people are already going through the course seems very challenging. So I was thinking that I would just duplicate the course and kind of like start fresh after a certain date and have all the new people just be directed to this new duplicate course. But I'm curious, if someone has, 20 tags because they've worked, partway through the course already, and so they've got all these tags. If I go in and I essentially give them all the tags that they had when they were working on the old version, will it look to them as though they're at the same place in the course? Or will they like not have any of their points? They won't have all those things. It would just make it so they could open up where they're at. Does that make sense?
The second.
It would just, they wouldn't have all their points. They would
No.
just have, but they would be able to essentially pick up where they left off.
Um, mm, mm, mm. No. Now that I think about it, for example, let's say that in your original course, the second module gets unlocked if they complete module 1. If in the new course they're going to start from scratch, they won't have that module 1 completed, and therefore the module 2 won't be unlocked for them.
So even if I like give them the tag module 1 completed, and then module 2 is opening based on a tag I gave them, then it should show them everything, right? That they, like if I just replicate the tags and assign them to them, because I can do that, right? In their student profile, can I give them tags there?
Yes, but for example, if the trainings gets unlocked based on tags, once you duplicate it, what you could do is to change the starting trigger of all the unlocked training automations and set the trigger as specific date and
Okay.
put the date of that day, and then in the path change like all students with the tag of that training.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a lot of trainings, it's going to be tedious, but that's the only way. And then when that date arrives, all the people that has that tag will unlock the training of that tag
Okay.
without them having to
Okay.
go through everything again.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Those were my questions.
Perfect. Okay, so Cindy.
Okay, I will share my screen again, and this may kind of relate to the previous question about making up things as you go along, but I created a badge, 20 XP Sparkle badge, and then I created an automation for it, and it didn't add the badge to those that had the 20 XP. So I created another one, the 50 XP. And I know I have some students here. See, I manually added these badges here. Am I going to have to manually add the second badge because the automation was set up after they earned the points?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so the trigger of the automation is earned the amount of exit points, so the people that already has earned that amount of points won't trigger that.
And you have to go back and manually add those. Okay. And then I just want to make sure, I'm pretty sure I set up the automation correctly. I have start first badge for 20 XP when if user earns 20 XPs. And so all students go down the path, and then for some reason I thought I had set up the automation before anyone started earning XPs, and I just do the same thing for the next badge, right? Did I set everything up right here?
Yes, right now that is set up to be awarded once they reach the 20 XP points.
Okay. Okay. And So this right here, if I were to edit it, it says first badge for 20 XP, earn point XP 20. The experience runs once, and then it's for anyone who joins anytime. Okay. So I just do the same thing for the 50, manually add for the ones that already have 50. The other question I had was, have you seen any creative ways to show people's badges other than this tiny little, nobody even knows that there's like this badges, my badges here? Have you seen any creative ways where, through automations or tags or something where badges are kind of like appear on the screen for them or anything like that?
Well, the closest you can do for that, I mean, the only way to see your batches list is in that menu that you showed. But for example, if you want to like make something pop up when they get the badge, you can, in the same automation, add a tag, or I think that it's possible with badges too, like trigger a celebration in the step 6.
Okay, choose stopping
Let me
okay, so
see.
I wouldn't do that. So I would go under celebrations.
Okay, there's not a trigger for badge, so it will have to be
Okay.
like in the same automation when you give them the badge, give them the tag, and that tag
Okay,
trigger the celebration. And when
gotcha.
they get the badge, they will get the celebration too in their
Got
screen.
it. Awesome. Okay. So I'm going to go to my 20 XP and I'm going to make sure I add an automation to add a tag. And then I go to the celebration and then choose that tag, the 20 XP tag, to show them a celebration.
Correct.
I think I got it. Okay, thank you.
You're
It's very
welcome.
helpful.
Just as a note, you can add the tag in that same automation. We don't need to create a new one. Just like a second
Right.
step. Or
I'm just going to put start first badge for 20 XP when if user earns 20 XP, who should go down this path, all, and then do I add new path? Is that what I do?
no, you can just
Oh, wait.
click on the plus sign and add a new action in that path. So they happen at the same time.
Let me make sure I know where to do that here. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. Okay. So I'm in there's start first badge, right?
Sure. Yep.
There's the badge. Oh, this right here, the plus
Correct.
right there.
And click
The
add tag. Select the tag. I'm not sure if you're going to create a new one called 20 XP or something like
Yeah,
that.
I'm gonna have to add it, right?
Yep.
So can I just add it from here?
I think I've seen people doing that. You can try it and click add. I think that creates it automatically.
Okay. Let me just do XP in caps just to be 20 XP badge. Add. Let's see here. I don't think it's there. Okay, so I can, if I click add.
You need to select one.
Okay. And it didn't add the one that I had.
Okay, it says type new tag name and press enter. So try to put the name of the tag and click enter.
Right here?
Yeah, instead of clicking add.
XP badge.
And click enter.
And then just enter.
Okay.
Okay.
It gets created and then click add.
And then, okay, got it. Okay. 20 XP badge.
Okay, and then that tag will be the trigger for the celebration.
So then I go back to the
Step 6.
Step 6. And then I would create a new celebration and go through this whole thing. And then select that tag. Okay, got it.
Yep.
Awesome. All right.
Perfect. Okay, so does anyone else have any other questions?
I wish I did. Always learn something when I come to these.
Nice. Daniel, I see you raise your hand. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you. I was wondering if I want to do with the new things that you have added to the Experiencify, if I want to do a bump, order bump, or an upsell when I'm selling, how do I do that in with the XP?
Okay, I see. So right now, you can add the different options in the order form. You already have an order form for a course that you have built or not?
I do have.
Okay.
Yes. You want me to share?
If you can do it, that would be great.
Yes. So let me show. Let me share the screen. So here,
Okay.
courses. Um, so I have an order form here. Preview or
Okay.
edit?
First, go to the step 2.
Okay.
Okay. So right now, the 97 is your like default offer, right?
Right. Yeah.
So you can add a new one with an extra in the add a new installment plan. So for example, let's say that it's the normal price plus something extra you're offering, and you will set the new price where it says payment off. It will be one payment of that new price.
But here is yearly or monthly. This is for installments.
Yes.
Not for an order bump. Like if I want to add an extra thing to sell in the, I don't know if I have to build this in the Go Plus or here, as you said, that you have the order bumps or upsells, those things in the Go Plus. I don't know if it's that's gonna be in the Go Plus or it's here.
So
Because
for
for
example,
installments is if someone wants to pay one payment, so it's 97. In installments will be like, I don't know, 3 payments of $30 or 3 payments or $40 or something like that, $35. But that's the like another way to buy the same thing. And what I'm asking is to add something to what you're offering. I don't know
yes,
if I'm clear.
yes. So for example, try to put $127, for example, in that way in the payment of. Mhm.
Okay.
So at the left it says number of payments 1.
Okay.
So that is technically a single payment option.
Yes.
So if you preview your order form
So here
in the step 4,
here I have
go
to
to
say,
no, it's saved automatically. You
okay.
can preview the order form.
Okay. So preview.
And if you scroll down until the checkout, you'll see the second option, one payment of 127. So that's how you add a second option. It will be also a single payment of a different price. Now, to edit the warning of that, you have to edit the order form in the step 4.
Mhm.
You're going to edit, and you're going to edit the block where the checkout is until the bottom. Edit the content. You're going to click on right column data, and you're going to select, for example, one payment of 97. And as you see, where it says full pay, you can change that to like, what's that? And where it says price description, you can put, instead of one payment of 97, like a short description of what's that for.
Okay.
And the same thing applies for the
But
second option.
you can't add that to the cart. Like you're buying the one for 97 and you're offering an extra bonus and you want to charge the bonus. So you will have here what I understand is either you're paying 97 or you are paying 127. So
Correct.
if I want to add like an order bump will be add something to the to the order. But maybe that's gonna be on the Go Plus. Maybe that's when I bought it. There was order bumps and that stuff, but it was in the Go Plus.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
I think I get your point. Yeah, here in XP, the only way to do that is to already include that bump in the price, because you
Uh,
can only select one option here,
okay. Now I understand your point. Like you can put here this plus this, and then
plus the
you check,
bonus.
yeah, and
Correct.
plus the bonus. Ah, okay, that's a good idea. And um, with the Gold Plus will be like this page that I've created here. Um, are we going to use the sites and get people access to the course, like we'll be selling through the sites in Go Plus and then getting people access to the course, but not using these pages. That's what it's going to be happening if you want to use the Go Plus site. I don't know if you're familiar with that or I have to go to the meeting tomorrow.
Okay, so if you build the order form in Go Plus, there's a video of how to redirect them from your Go Plus checkout page to their course in XP. Once
Okay.
they are redirected to XP, everything is in XP.
Mm, okay.
So all these pages apply, like the all trainings, the all module, the single training, the home page, everything is here. Go
Mm-hmm.
Plus, if you use it only as a sales page, it's only going to do the checkout and redirect them to here.
Okay. Okay. All right. And if I want to create, for instance, for this course, I want to create the community. I have to do that in discussions in
If you scroll up in your left bar, you should see the option forum.
okay.
So here you can have your groups and spaces where people can just comment.
Okay. All right. I'll take a look. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Okay, does anyone else have any other question? Perfect. Okay, so that will be all for today's office hours. If you have any other question or you think of another question, there's also going to be another office hours meeting tomorrow with Rachel. And if you have Go Plus questions, the office hours for that will be on Thursday. Okay, perfect. In that case, thank you very much for your time today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thanks, Jesus.
Goodbye.